since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Monday, February 9th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news tonight, while churchgoers were heading to services in Hickory Sunday, a situation developed not far from one house of worship that involved a confrontation between law enforcement and a man reported to be armed. Arianna Mack has the details.
Thanks, Rob. At 9:35 a.m. on Sunday, here at the El Paso Mexican restaurant on North Center Street, an officer-involved shooting occurred. More details have been released. The officer saw a white male, later identified as 35-year-old Robert Mitchell Lester of Hickory, walking towards his patrol vehicle with a knife in his hand. The officer exited his vehicle and confronted Lester. Lester continued to walk toward the officer in an aggressive manner and verbally challenged the officer. Additional officers arrived on scene and gave Lester numerous commands to drop the knife he was holding. Lester continued to challenge the officers, then proceeded to flee on foot towards St. Luke's United Methodist Church on 16th Avenue Northwest, where church members were arriving for service. A K-9 officer released his K-9 in an attempt to apprehend Lester. Lester attempted to stab the K-9 as he continued to flee towards the property of the church. Officers continued to pursue Lester as he ran across the property of St. Luke's. One officer fell to the ground as he and Lester approached 16th Avenue Northwest. Lester turned toward the officer with the knife in his hand, and officers fired their weapons, striking Lester. Officers took Lester into custody and immediately began providing first aid. He was transported to Carolina's Medical Center, where he was last reported in stable condition. The officers involved in this incident have been placed on administrative leave pending the results of the investigation. If you have any details, please contact the Hickory Police Department. Reporting for WHKY in Hickory, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. The State Bureau of Investigation is looking into the shooting. Be sure to check our website, WHKY.com, for updates on this story. A Caldwell County man was killed in a crash on Sunday. The deceased is 64-year-old Erwin S. Collins of Lenoir. Sunday at approximately 2:30 p.m., the North Carolina State Highway Patrol responded to US 321 in Caldwell County. A 2007 Chevrolet passenger car was traveling north on 321 and crossed the center line. The Chevrolet then drove off the roadway and collided with a guardrail, causing it to overturn. The driver of the Chevrolet, Erwin S. Collins, passed away from his injuries at the scene of the collision. He was not wearing his seatbelt. The front seat passenger, a Lenoir woman, was flown to Johnson City Medical Center in Tennessee with serious injuries. A backseat passenger was transported to Watauga Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. The initial investigation concluded that speed or impairing substances were not contributing factors in the collision. Our condolences to the family of Mr. Collins. A tree fell into a home in Burke County over the weekend. The Triple Community Fire Department was dispatched to a structure collapse Saturday in Valdez. Responders arrived minutes after dispatch to find a large tree that fell through the center of a house. According to reports, the tree struck the children's bedroom and destroyed part of the structure. The occupants of the residence were home and in the affected areas at the time of the incident, but were able to get to safety. The incident occurred while the area was under a wind advisory. It reportedly left debris scattered across the yard and inside. No injuries were reported in the incident. Pets were rescued from a fire in Burke County. The Morganton Department of Public Safety responded to a structure fire just after 4 p.m. Friday at 200 Irvin Street in Morganton. Upon arrival, crews found a detached utility building that was heavily involved in fire. Firefighters quickly initiated suppression efforts and were able to bring the fire under control. During a search of the structure, responders found several animals inside. 3 cats and 1 dog were rescued. No human injuries were reported. It is not believed that the fire was set intentionally. However, the specific cause remains undetermined. Agencies involved include the Morganton Department of Public Safety, Burke County EMS, the City of Morganton Building Inspector, and Burke County Rescue Squad. In today's crime report, a convicted felon was arrested on gun charges in Catawba County. That and more in our roundup of local law enforcement. In local sports, Jason Savage has a recap of the first weekend of baseball action at Lenoir-Rhyne. It's always good to hear that baseball's back. In community focus, details on a new federal task force that is seeking to fight crime in the Hickory Metro. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2 and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
What's that mean for you? 0 down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
Plus a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles under $20,000.
With big discounts on new Kias.
So you've got to get to Paramount Kia in Hickory. 0 down payment available, no payments for 90 days, and a lot of quality pre-owned cars starting under $20,000.
And big discounts on new Kias. ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
This is Suit Up Sports.
Suit Up Sports.
Where opinions are as sharp as a tailored suit. No fluff, no gimmicks, just unfiltered, hard-hitting takes on sports and a whole lot more. It's time to suit up.
White flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
That means 0 down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
And big discounts on all new Kias.
ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report, a convicted felon has been charged with firearm offenses in Catawba County. 59-year-old Alonzo Alford of Hickory was arrested Sunday by Hickory police officers. He's charged with possession of a firearm by a felon and discharging a firearm in the city limits. Alford is a felon as a result of multiple convictions, including one for second-degree murder in Burke County in 1990. He served close to 24 years in prison prior to being paroled in 2014. Following Sunday's arrest, Alford was jailed in the Catawba County detention facility under $20,000 bond. A district court date was scheduled for Monday. A Newton man faces a string of drug charges. 32-year-old Jordan Nathaniel Sane was arrested Sunday by Newton police officers. He's charged with possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver Schedule I controlled substance, felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance, possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver methamphetamine, felony maintaining a vehicle, dwelling, or place for controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Sane was jailed in the Catawba County detention facility under no bond. A district court date was scheduled for Monday. David Cedrone has details on a pair of arrests, one in Caldwell County, another in Catawba County. The Caldwell case involves drug charges. The Catawba suspect is charged with stolen vehicle and probation violation allegations.
Alrighty, thanks, Rob. Well, a Hickory woman is facing felony drug charges after an arrest in Caldwell County. Authorities say 36-year-old Lauren Cassidy Bullock was arrested Thursday. She is charged with felony possession of methamphetamine and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. Bullock's bond was set at $5,000 secured. No court date has been listed yet. And a Carver man already on probation is back behind bars, this time on multiple charges. Deputies with the Catawba County Sheriff's Office say 34-year-old Thurman Shane Mills. He was arrested Thursday. Mills is charged with possession of a stolen motor vehicle and felony probation violation. Records show Mills was already on probation following conviction in August of last year for possession of drug paraphernalia. After Thursday's arrest, he was taken to the Catawba County detention facility under a $9,000 bond. A court date scheduled for March 19th. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. A Lincolnton woman faces break-in and child abuse charges. 38-year-old Carmen Benitez Aguirre was arrested Saturday by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. She's charged with breaking and entering with intent to terrorize or injure, injury to real property, and misdemeanor child abuse. Aguirre was jailed in the Catawba County detention facility under no bond. A Monday district court date was scheduled. A Hickory man has been indicted for interfering with a safety system at a jail. 34-year-old John William Ferrari of 33rd Street Northwest Hickory was arrested on Friday by Longview Police. He's charged on a grand jury indictment with interfering with a jail or prison fire system. Ferrari was confined in the Catawba County detention facility under $50,000 bond following the arrest. A February 16th court date was scheduled. Arianna Mack is up next with information on a pair of arrests, one in Catawba County involving a case in which a suspect is charged with burglary and fleeing from police, and another also in Catawba County in which a woman faces a string of drug charges.
A Greensboro man was charged with burglary and fleeing from police in Catawba County. 36-year-old Richard Casey Wall of Greensboro was arrested Friday by authorities in McDowell County on charges from Catawba County. He's charged with first-degree burglary, felony flee to elude arrest with a motor vehicle, assault on a female, reckless driving with wanton disregard, and driving while license revoked. Wall was jailed in the Catawba County detention facility under $220,000 bond. A court date is scheduled for Monday. Also, a Hildebrand woman is charged with drug offenses and violating probation. 42-year-old Cassandra Lynn Johnson of Highway 70 East in Hildebrand was arrested Saturday by Hickory police officers. She's charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of fentanyl, possession of Schedule II controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony probation violation. Johnson was incarcerated in the Catawba County detention facility under $10,000 bond. A district court appearance is scheduled for Monday. A Superior Court date is set for March 19th. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
And that's our crime report for today. Thank you so much for watching. For WHKY, I'm Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
Are you thinking about using your hard-earned tax refund on a down payment on a used car?
Stop and come see us at Paramount Hyundai, Hickory, and Valdez.
Where you can buy a brand new Hyundai Elantra for only $389 a month, zero down.
Come see us, Paramount Hyundai, Hickory, and Valdez.
Winter does serious damage to your roof. Every freeze and thaw puts you closer to an expensive replacement. How's yours holding up? Call RoofMax for a free winter roof assessment with no obligation. Our treatment restores flexibility and strength to your shingles, adding up to 15 years of life to your roof. And right now, you'll get a free roof tune-up with your RoofMax treatment. We'll bring your roof out of winter better than it went in.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Max Low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Rex Saddle Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
What's that mean for you? 0 down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
Plus a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles under $20,000.
With big discounts on new Kias.
So you've got to get the Paramount Kia in Hickory. 0 down payment available, no payments for 90 days, and a lot of quality pre-owned cars starting under $20,000.
And big discounts on new Kias. ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. Lots to talk about. We dive in with Catawba Valley Community College women's basketball. Fell to Guilford Tech yesterday, 63-53. Redhawks dropped to 4-11 overall, 1-11 in Region 10 Division II play. They'll face Lewisburg College at home tomorrow. Catawba Valley Community College men's basketball faced Fayetteville Tech on the road yesterday, winning 99-86. Redhawks are 11-10 overall, 7-6 in Region 10 Division II play. They'll face Cleveland Community College at home tomorrow. Caldwell Community College men's basketball team fell 81-79 at home to Wake Tech Saturday, suffering their third straight loss. Cobras are 16-5 overall, 3-3 in Region 10 Division I play. They'll go to Cape Fear Community College on Friday. Facing the team that handed them their most recent loss, to 25th-ranked Lenoir-Rhyne women's basketball team held off Virginia Wise 89-86 Saturday at home, extending their winning streak to 13 games and maintaining sole possession of first place in the South Atlantic Conference standings. Elia L. delivered that game-winning jumper right there with 1 second remaining and got the free throw, finishing off a dramatic fourth quarter that saw the Cavaliers rally from behind. L led the Bears with 19 points. With the win, LR 18-4 overall, 14-2 in South Atlantic Conference play. LR travels to Newberry on Wednesday.
Trailing by 9 at the break, the Lenoir-Rhyne men's basketball team flipped the script Saturday, shooting 54% in the second half, outscored Virginia Wise by 24 over to the final 20 minutes, earning a 95-80 comeback win. Tyler Burston scored a season-high 24 points in the win as LR improves to 18-6 overall, 12-4 in South Atlantic Conference play. They'll be on the road as well Wednesday at Newberry. Lenoir-Rhyne men's lacrosse opened up the season with a 13-10 loss to second-ranked Tampa at home Saturday. Owen Scott led the 7th-ranked Bears with 4 goals. LR 0-1, however, to open up the season. They'll go on the road to face 18th-ranked Rollins in Winter Park, Florida on Saturday. Lenoir-Rhyne baseball ranked 3rd in the nation, won all 3 games to open the season this weekend against Columbus State. 17-7 Friday, 16-11 Saturday, and 16-2 yesterday. LR 3-0 to open up the season. They begin South Atlantic Conference play at home Friday against Wingate. Lenoir-Rhyne softball suffered the exact opposite fortune. They opened up the season as well, but on the road, and they lost to Mount Olive in both games of a doubleheader, 4-2 and 3-2. Alexandria Gray with the home run here in Game 1. Bears 0-2 on the season. They have their home opener Wednesday with the doubleheader against Belmont Abbey. Appalachian State news now. App State women's basketball fell to Kent State 68-63 despite 4 ties and 4 lead changes. For an 8th game this season, Deja Mitchell was the Mountaineers' top scorer. She had 18 points. The Mountaineers, though, fall to 10-13 on the season. They'll be back at home in Sunbelt Conference play Wednesday, hosting James Madison. Appalachian State men's basketball defeated Eastern Michigan 65-60. Alonzo Dodd had 23 points to lead the Mountaineers, who are 17-9 on the season. They also will resume Sunbelt Conference play Wednesday as they'll face Georgia Southern on the road. Appalachian State Wrestling won 23-13 over the Citadel in a battle of Southern Conference unbeatens yesterday. Mountaineers are 8-5 overall, 5-0 in Southern Conference duels. App now travels to Davidson on Friday. And Appalachian State softball won twice Friday, winning 5-3 over Kennesaw State and 4-3 over UNC Wilmington. They would shut out George Washington 11-0 on Saturday, and yesterday against UNC Wilmington again, the Mountaineers won 15-9. And so the Mountaineers are 4-0 for the first time in program history. Now, App will be competing in the Spiro Classic in Greensboro this coming weekend, where they'll take on Columbia, Fairfield, and the host school, UNC Greensboro. As always, so much more can be found at our website, WHKY.com.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
That means 0 down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
And big discounts on all new Kias.
ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
Hey, grab me one too.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your your market share.
It's Nick, the Kia man at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
And it's the winter sales event going on right now.
What's that mean for you? 0 down payment available.
And no payments for 90 days.
Plus a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles under $20,000.
With big discounts on new Kias.
So you've got to get the Paramount Kia in Hickory. 0 down payment available. No payments for 90 days. And a lot of quality pre-owned cars starting under $20,000.
And big discounts on new Kias. ParamountKia.com.
Get your Kia at Paramount.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Arianna Mack leads things off with details on a new task force at the federal level that is aimed at crime fighting on a local level.
FBI Charlotte is partnering with federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies to target offenders and prevent violent crimes in Catawba County. The FBI, Catawba County Sheriff's Office, Hickory Police Department, Maiden Police Department, Newton Police Department, North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation, and Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives are combining efforts to serve as a force multiplier targeting violent criminals. The task force will focus on disrupting significant violent crime before it occurs. Agents and detectives will also respond to and investigate local cases, especially those with connections to gang violence, armed robberies, and drug trafficking. Full details at WHKY.com. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna. According to the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, North Carolina Public School Units, or PSUs, reported that nearly 80% of schools had 5 or fewer acts of reportable criminal offenses, with 44% of schools having 0 such acts in the 2024-2025 academic year. According to the annual report on discipline, alternative learning, and dropout data presented to the State Board of Education, PSUs reported decreases in reportable offenses, suspensions, and dropouts in 24-25 compared to the prior 2 years. The report also shows that fewer than 1% of 1.5 million students committed a reportable offense. You can get much more on this report by going to this story at our website, WHKY.com. David Cedrone is up next with details on a new hire in the City of Morganton's Water Resources Department.
Alrighty, thanks, Rob. Well, the City of Morganton is welcoming a new leader to its Water Resources Department. City officials announced Randy Smith II. He will join the city as the new Water Resources Director starting February 27th. Smith will replace longtime Director Brad Boris, who is set to retire on February 28th. According to the city, Smith brings extensive experience in water and wastewater treatment, water distribution systems, capital improvement planning, and managing multi-million-dollar budgets. He previously worked for the town of Granite Falls, the town of Maiden, and the town of Valdez in a variety of those roles. Smith says returning to Morganton is a full-circle moment, adding that his family has lived in the area for generations and he considers Morganton his home. City Manager Sally Sandy says Smith's leadership and passion for sustainable water management will play an important role in protecting resources and supporting smart growth. City leaders say Smith will also serve as a strong advocate for water resources employees and a key addition to the city's management team. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David, and congratulations to Randy Smith on the new position. Well, that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station. That's WHKY Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, and Jason Savage, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.